Alright, welcome back to our paper mill. You might notice a lag spike now and then. That's because there was a small patch. I'm not sure what the patch was about because as you know, giants, they're not really keen on sharing why they're patching the game now and then. Or maybe it was one of the mods I have installed that was patched. I'm not sure. Anyway, there was a patch and we see some lag spikes until everything is loaded up. Usually it's because the shaders has to be regenerated during gameplay. Unlike some other companies, they are actually able to generate the shaders during playtime. I played a few other games where I found they, for some unknown reason, want you to generate shaders in the menu, giving you somewhat downtime. So I think today we're just gonna start with loading up these pallets we have available. So I actually think the next purchase we'll be looking into is finally one of the wood harvesters or tree felling branching machines, as we all know. Let's just get it right up front. Let go. Let go. Thank you. Let's just move the truck over so we can start loading the pallets from the production. So I was thinking, because we have so much wood in the sawmill, maybe we should just enable the beam production again. And we could just, because we have no sell points for beams at the moment, I was thinking maybe we could just drop them off at the, what's it called? Roller coaster. So we run over to the sawmill, we can see we have, it's planks, we have so many planks. We could also just enable a direct sell immediately and sell directly, but of course that comes with a cost and a, what's it called? We get like a small penalty. But considering the amount we have, I'm not sure there's any good reason to store that amount, because we got plenty of wood, so we can start a new production immediately, of course. So as we learned last time we were selling, I found a good way to unload near the train was actually to have them too high and 2 stacks like this. So either we need 2x2 or 4x4. Because that makes it much more easy to unload when loading the train. So I'm just gonna push this one over. By the way, I forgot to check last time we talked about the inside camera in the forklift, and I have this mod that disabled the tool camera. I forgot to check if I disabled that mod that the cab camera would work again for the forklift. I strongly suspect that is the case, because for some reason maybe the cab camera is registered as a tool camera. So let's take one more day. We're in September right now, so if we do a sleep, it will be 1 month ahead. We have it set so one sleep is 1 month. It should give us, I'm just guessing here, 6 pallets more to load and 2 paper pallets more. So there we go, that's 4, and we got 1 inside. Okay, so 5 pallets. So I think the cheapest forestry machine for cutting down trees, cut and debug, was 250, or in that area at least. So I think that would have to be our next financial goal. Perfect. And then the 2 paper pellets, and I think we can send that off for selling. Oh, now we take this guy, send him down to the train yard. And we'll go and grab the wheel loader. Just gonna fill up the paper mill. You can see we're down to 18,000, so that's just 22. Which allows us to bring in some more lumber as a buffer. Just leave the log fork right here for now. It's just going to get the train booked immediately because it might take some time before it arrives. Here we go. Good timing. Not sure we can handle 3 loose pallets like this, but we're definitely gonna try. Good. Send the truck back. Gonna make sure to strap down the load. Go. And then we're gonna send it on. Would be fun one day to go and check at the end to see how much is actually falling off the train, how much is actually being sold. I imagine at the end of the map there's stuff just laying there because the train despawns at the end. Oh, maybe we can actually sell planks here. Let's take a look. He needs 9,000 planks normal. We only have the normal planks. So that's 9 pallets. Just wonder what we get for a pallet. So if we check this pricing, we can see planks, here we go. It's actually best to export it, then we get like 3,000 per. We got 61. Let's pull up the calculator. So we got 61,000. That's 61 pallets times 2625. 160,000. Here it says 183, but it's... I rounded down to an even number because it's even numbers on pallets. Yes, not bad. We got 130 now. So if we were to sell those planks, whether it be directly from the factory, I imagine the penalty. So in real world, you see sometimes factories, they do a outlet sale or something, and people come and pick it up with the trailers. I imagine when we set the production to sell, that is what is happening in the game. And that's why we are penalized. The penalty is actually because we are selling at a discount, I imagine. So it kind of makes sense we get this penalty for trying to sell at an outlet. Planks, so if we sell to selling, I don't know how fast it will work. Maybe it's overnight. This one is completely full, so we should be fine, so we can sell without a problem. I can also see we need to think about this area, because if we keep pulling lumber like this down with the yarder, then we definitely need to make room for machinery to work with the lumber. I'm just gonna grab in here, see what we get. The idea doing this is we make it easy for transport. So we try to line them up a bit. Like so. And this one we want to just... There we go. So now we should be able to just grab them fairly easy. Works like a charm. One thing I really like with this equipment is you can drive over them like this, pull in another load on top So I remember a few episodes ago I was stacking like 5 loads inside the buffer. I'm still really happy that we got this log fork. Just handles really nice. Go. So you can see I'm still constantly backing into this field, so maybe the yard needs to be closer to our house or shed, so we get this area where I'm parked here to work with. Seems the further we get into it, it's quite clear we need more space than previously assumed. Let's get that lock in there. Oh. We might lose one. You can see there's one hanging on the edge. So the way these grabbers work is just friction. So you need some additional lock going all the way through, so it's kind of crooked when being grabbed, to prevent it from falling out. There we go. Just gonna grab a load for the sawmill because we are we started selling at the outlets, so we'll need even more wood down there. That's too much. Oh, see, it's quite heavy. There we go. It's not because the machine or the grabber can't handle 6 or 8 logs. It's just because by experience I've seen them too often fall out and you have them just laying around. 4 seems like a reasonable number. I have some good experience with 4 logs at a time. So yeah, it's totally on purpose. I didn't drop it all into the production. I'm still curious how much or how fast they will actually sell. Well, we got a small one in here. Did we get the small one? No. So now I'm gonna try to pull these in on top. So we're just gonna drive over the top like this. There we go. The small is too heavy to move. What is it? 225, so we can just cut the end off and it should be fine. Yeah. Not gonna deal with that. If you're wondering why we have these random pieces of wood here, that's actually for wood chipping. Scrap wood we're sorting away. So I've noticed the spruce trees over there don't really look like spruce, but these pine trees look okay. Just gonna go up and check on our newly sown grass area. Let's just prepare the road, because soon we will be working up here again. Landscaping, painting. I want to keep this as straight as possible. That way we can eventually just have the yada here. Straight up to that tree with the X was the one we planned for to be used as a connection point. Let's make this small, make it round. Wheel path. Want to be able to turn out this way. To get rid of that tree. also want to be able to go this way. Yeah. Just breaking up some of that niceness. It looks like it looks too nice once in a while. Plants, grass, yes, that's too rough shape, size. I'm barely touching the mouse and it's like fill. I think that one is too big to be cut with this machine. Oh. Some of these saplings are growing outside the field, but this is just gonna be a problem field in general. Too many trees in too little area, and outside like this. But I can't get rid of them until we have a new growth stage on these, unfortunately. Just trying to align them a little before we start picking them up. Another thing I think we could use is actually, of course with this grabber, we can easily just grab what we need. I was just thinking about maybe I need something to push up against in front. There we go. so this definitely needs some service. Unit damage is 57. That's why we got the workshop. This one is 10, 17. It's good. 7, 4. Push these down. What the... Oh no, you go in there. Yes, thank you. This machine, plenty of fuel, good condition as well. Let's try to turn it a bit. Much better. Let's see if we can get on top of all the logs in here. It's struggling a bit, but it will work out. There we go. It's a complete mess, but it's okay. We just need to deliver it into the buffer area. And the last stack we will drop down at the sawmill. We could also pull it up to the wood chipper, but in all honesty, the wood chipping is not really great value, but it's just helping me clean up. So that's why I'm collecting these random scraps here and there. So if I could change anything on this machine, is I would like to have a dozer blade at both ends. Often I find I would like to push something before I grab it, but I can't because of course there's no blade, so I have to turn the machine around before being able to move something around. Good. And his next job will be at the end of the field or in the new field. We still got a few trees we need to clean up here. So the two Deere brothers are back again. Very nice. So cleaning up here was last time we talked about we need to make a nice path over this way to this corner, and from here we need to make a path up through here to this corner. And we got a nice field. Then of course we got all the small trees, and these around here we need to get rid of. This one, which is in the middle of the Gator road, and of course the one going into our field from the side. First I'm gonna look into setting up the Gator again. It's gonna be much easier now because we have a clear idea. We're going straight up there and straight down here. This time we're moving a bit further back, so I was thinking back here, place it here, and of course there will be some space issues. So let's just park the mulcher, get the Gator set up. This is where we unpack the tower and we start aiming a little. Like so. So this is further back. And then I was thinking we're gonna set up some concrete barriers. I think they are under others. Yes, these. I can't remember the height, but we want the tall one right next to the machine. Like so. And then we want a couple of small ones over here on the side. Yes. So those I want to line up with the tree, so it's before, but not into the trees. Something like this. We only need like a couple. Because then the Gator should be able to pull trees down and they will get stuck here and in here. These will help guide, but also it will allow me to use the new implements to actually push up against. I was thinking about adding one more here, but that would require me to lift the logs out of this DIY silo. Let's get the yard set up. So now, of course, I gotta run it all the way to the other end. So this was the tree we used before. We're gonna skip that and we're going for this one in the back. This one. And I want to have it quite high. Exactly. Very nice. And actually we can test it immediately. We're just gonna move this guy out of the way so he... Then we're gonna cut down a tree to see how it works. I think we'll just take the one in the middle. So what I'm mostly curious about is how will the concrete work we just set up. Just get that down. There we go. Let's see, where is the other? It's on its way now. You can see on the top left, you can see this small hook on a line. So this log is 1.4 tons. That's perfect. Here we go. Hook it, lift it, and send it home. And we're just gonna follow it the first time here to see how it behaves, because this also gives me an idea about the height. Is this too high? It looks like it, so I could already start adjusting. So I just pressed the button to stop it. So N to lower. I'm trying to aim lower than these trees, and then we send it off again. So the trees, because of gravity, they will help guide the log. But we don't want to scrape the ground, so I think we're just okay. And it stopped too early. And that's purely because we didn't have it high enough. Because if we had it higher like this, you can see it went all the way up to this. So we just release. Looks good. So the concrete kept it in. These two are for when we use the machinery. Just thinking, can we move these without having to rebuy or something like that? No, we can't. I was just thinking moving them 1 meter up. Well, of course we can just do that. Others. So we could just place some new ones in front. Still want to be so we don't get too far up in front of that one. Maybe adjust the angle a bit more so it's perpendicular to the road. Something like that. Then we can sell this one. Yes, that's probably better. Very nice. Okay. I'm sometimes really impressed with the Yadas. I love the idea you just nail it into the ground like that. But sometimes when there is a tree stump, you actually see it hook onto a tree stump, and that's a really nice detail. Beautiful. And now we can get back to normal logging, clearing up the forest. Removing any biodiversity available up here, so we can use it as a production. Make sure we only have the trees we want. Hey guys. Just heading up to clear up that stump we just created in the middle of the road, because that's gonna annoy me. This one. Very nice. Let's jump down to our factories and skip a day, because I'm still curious how many planks are we gonna sell. Oh, let's go to this one so we can jump in a machine. Over one night, so we're in October now, so next month will be November. There we go. So we got 248,000 suddenly. That tells me most likely it sold all of them. Yeah. So let's not do that again. Put it to distributing. See if we can get the wood in. We could. Good. So we can get some new planks. Over here we got still 5,000 planks, so we're good. And we got 2 pallets inside and 4 outside. Yes. Papermill. Similar. We got 2 pallets outside. Third one ready to spawn, not yet spawned. Now we can get some of the wood into production. There we go. Very nice. I think that was it. So next time I think we will start looking into buying one of these. I'm not actually sure what you call this type of machine. Maybe not this one. No, I want the arm to be with the cabin. No. But we are in the price range at least now, so we got 248. That means a couple of more months, then we should be able to buy one. Or at least the Komatsu one, that's not so expensive. We save some money on safety. Yes, of course. 375. I was completely wrong. I was thinking the price for these was like 250 or something, 240, but it's actually 370 something for the cheapest one. Hopefully eventually we can get this one. I really enjoy these. So if you watched my time-lapse Snowman Survival, you see I use the winches a lot. But this is a real nice setup with a crane and a blade. Just wondering if we... okay, we can get it in like a county color. Good. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, and I'll see you next time trying to run this forest. Oh, did they actually have another growth stage suddenly? What are we talking here? 32 meters. Nice. Very nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, all of these things, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.